militant Negroes. And you know what I'm here for? Because these redneck motherfuckers murdered Sandra Bland because she had nappy hair like me.
I have no doubt. Good luck to you.
Yeah, good luck.
We're not the enemy.
So do you agree with Malcolm X that white people should be killed? Is that why you're here?
You damn right I do.
You do?
You think I'm scared to say that to you?
You think white people should be killed, huh?
Thought we should be killed when y'all came and stole us from Africa and put us in chains and murdered us for over 400 years. So yeah, you do need to die. I think everybody else on the planet will have peace when you're dead.
Are you responsible for what your parents did?
Listen, I'm talking for me. I answered your question.
All right.
Now I'm done talking because I don't negotiate with fucking terrorists. I think you should go back to those caves that you crawled out of in the Caucasus Mountains because you can't leave black and brown people alone. We can't have any peace on the planet because of white supremacy and white existence. So yeah, fucking die or go back to the caves. Not scared to say it.
Well, I guess you wouldn't know because you wouldn't even talk to me. Like, maybe if you wanted to talk to me, then you would find out.
Could you go ahead and tell George Soros to rape my child right now?
Yeah. Why do you need to come up and put your hand in the camera if you already have a mask covering your face?
I didn't consent to this, and my friends didn't consent to this.
Okay, but you're getting up right in front of the camera, so... Yeah. Would you say you're being triggered right now?
Ask the questions. Maybe she has.
Yeah, maybe you would actually know what I was trying to ask you if you listened for a second.
I'm totaling yogurt right now, and you've got fucking expensive equipment. You better watch the fuck out.
What are you gonna do? Damage my equipment?
I don't know. Maybe I'll just eat this yogurt.
Campus police and report you. I've got you
cool.
on film.
All right.
I'm starting to get dizzy here. I mean, we're walking in circles now. I mean, this is pretty intense.
Circles?
Okay, so can we just have dialogue?
No.
Why?
I don't dialogue with fascists.
We're not fascists.
Yeah, you fucking work for Alex Jones. Have you listened to him?
How does that make us fascist?
He's anti-government until Donald Trump gets
Are you for free? I have a question. I'm trying to actually have a decent conversation with you.
I don't care. I hate Alex Jones. I love.
Are you for free speech?
Woo! Alex Jones is a fucking freak.
I'm trying to actually have a reasonable conversation with you, ma'am, and this is all I want to know. Are you for free speech? Like, maybe...
No platform for fascists! No platform for fascists!
No platform
for fascists!
Okay.
For fascists!
Can you define fascism? What's fascism?
What's the definition of fascism, ma'am? Do you know what fascism is?
It's easy.
What is it then? Can you tell the viewers of InfoWars what it is?
Maybe you have a valid point.
Maybe you should share your views so that the InfoWars listeners out there can understand you, understand where you're coming from.
Nah.
So you can't define fascism?
Of course I can.
And what is it?
I'm not telling you. Because I know you're not interested in listening. You're just here to fuck with students.
I wouldn't be asking if I wasn't interested.
Fascists posted some propaganda up here last night. American Vanguard propaganda. They posted it on a statue of a black woman, all right? So that's what I'm here talking about today. You're here asking about Hillary fucking Clinton. I don't give a shit about Hillary Clinton. I'm here talking about fascist propaganda. You don't care about the things that are important here. You probably support those motherfuckers. Fuck you.
I don't support propaganda, first of all. No, I don't. No, we're just having a conversation. This isn't. This isn't.
Oh my God.
Yeah, what happened? Do you want to at least share the story about what happened?
You could break the story on InfoWars. We're interested in knowing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. I'll break the story on InfoWars and all your commie-hating friends are gonna comment. It'll be great. Cool.
Have you ever been to a communist country?
Is there a communist country? You always like
China?
that one. China's not fucking communist. It's state capitalist.
So why do you think that America should be communist?
Yeah, fuck yeah, America should be communist.
Why?
Yeah.
What do you think it would fix? Would you throw away the Constitution as a whole, or what do you want? Just a completely different government?
You like your constitutions written by slave owners?
Do you know what the Constitution means? Do you know it gives you your right to voice your opinion right now?
It's a very simple question, ma'am.
In a communist country, would you have free speech?
Yeah. No free speech for fascists.
Yeah, free speech for us and no free speech for fascists.
Would it be written down in a constitution?
want to do some party building with me, you're very welcome. Get rid of the fucking camera.
Jackie, can I just interrupt? Did you say to the advocate in Tasmania that we should follow Donald Trump's example by deporting all Muslims who support Sharia law?
Yep, that's correct. Anybody that supports Sharia law in this country should be deported.
So do you know what Sharia law is?
Yes, but it does not have
Do you
equal
know what
rights.
it is?
Are
Me
you
praying
for Sharia law?
Of course,
Do
me
you?
praying 5 times a day is Sharia.
Okay.
Right? Like basic.
What about the equal rights for women? What about
That is completely separate from
Oh,
Islam.
so now you can be a Sharia law supporter and be half pregnant at the same time.
What are you talking about? You were talking about
try and
stuff
have
you
one
don't
person-
know anything about. Like, okay, I'm not going to attack you personally.
What
but
law?
my frustration is that people talk about Islam without knowing anything about it, and they're willing to completely negate any of my rights as a human being, as a woman, as a person with agency, simply because they have an idea about what my faith is about. Excuse me, Islam to me is the most feminist religion, right? We got equal rights well before the Europeans. We don't take our husbands' last names because we ain't their property. Right? We were given the right to own land. We the fact is, what is culture is separate from what is faith. And the fact that people go around dissing my faith without knowing anything about it and want to chuck me out of a country I have done, and Muslims. The fact is, Jackie, I agree.
The fact is, we have one law in this country, and it is the Australian law.
In
It is
Islam-
not Sharia law.
In Islam-
Not in this country.
Do you know what
Not in
Sharia
my,
law
not
is?
in my day.
In Sharia, it says you follow the law of the land on which you are on. It says in Islam that you follow the law of the
you
land
tell
on which
me
you are
why?
on. Don't
Why
tell
are
me.
women are trying to
hang on.
You know anything about my
gays are
religion?
killed. You tell me that.
Jackie,
That is not
both of
my
you,
religion.
Can I just say that shouting at each other is not going to help?
That is true.
So please stop. I just want to ask you, let me go to, I'm saying that to both of you, if you wouldn't mind. Now, let's just go to Donald Trump was mentioned, and obviously he's redefining the rules around immigration in the United States, at least temporarily at this stage. You got caught up in that. Are you still caught up in it as a dual Sudanese Australian citizen?
So I was born in Sudan. I moved to Brisbane when I was a year and a half. And apparently because I was born in Sudan, I might be a terrorist. I was caught up in that because of the fact that I was born in Sudan. Despite the fact that I grew up in this country, I know no other real culture than Australian, really, because Australian is who I am. And I think the fact is that Donald Trump is changing a whole bunch of things. And the fact that we're normalising the kind of discussions and the kind of rhetoric that Donald Trump uses frightens me, right? It deeply makes me scared because, Jackie, you talk about, and I apologise for yelling because that is unbecoming of a lady. You talk about protecting Australians. Well, I am Australian. I have gone around the world talking about how much I love Australia. Just wait, right? And so it hurts me deeply, right, when my elected representatives don't want to have me in this country simply because of my faith or because of where I was born. And I think this kind of rhetoric is what we saw pre-World War II. We saw it in the 30s, the same kind of othering. They are different, they're not like us, they do stuff that we don't accept. I back you 100%. We should look after people that are vulnerable in this country. I will back you to the hilt on that. But that is not mutually exclusive to being generous to those that are coming in.
OK, now, Jackie, let's hear from you.
Okay.
And let me just put this to you. Do you accept that some of the things you say can come across as being quite hateful to others?
To a minority. Well, if that's a minority, but this is for the majority. This is what
But I mean, one of the
Oh, girl!
Want to feel safe, be safe, and Donald Trump, if he wants to put that and put those on hold for 3 months, he has every right to do so until he can work out exactly what is going on. If that's going to keep America safer, just like it's going to keep Australia. So you know what? Stop playing the victim. Stop playing the victim. We've had enough. Stop playing the victim.
Okay, may I ask you this?
Your ban got lifted. Get over it.
Oh, sure.
All right, enough.
I'm so fine right now. Okay.
Right, well, there you go.
So the thing is, Jackie, is that...
it hasn't hurt you at all.
The thing is, Jackie, is that national security experts around the world have said that these sort of bans are the things that make countries less safe. It's not me saying it, it's actual experts, right?
They're the same national security
Okay, all right,
people that
okay.
would drive the